So you can experience pleasure in many different places on the body. One of the most profound pleasures that I've known has come through my heart. And so what I want to talk to you today about is actually the capacity to experience more pleasure through your heart. So I'm Victoria Bartovich, and I'm the director of Yoni Elixir. And when I do this practice, I often use Yoni Elixir to actually connect in, to awaken and open these parts of my body. Today I'm just going to show you without. So there are 4 chambers of the heart. And these 4 chambers, they have very different access points to be able to connect into them. Some of the access points that I've worked with in my time have been like the personal heart. So what I deeply desire for myself as Victoria, like who do I deeply love, who touches my heart, and that is a very personal place. And when and I find this is a very strong activation of just like who I am in this lifetime. There's also like a collective heart that I can experience, like a transpersonal heart, and this is very much like what I want for the world, like the service that I bring to the world. It's almost like, you know, the pain that we feel for war and the delight that we feel in just children being born in the world. Like there's a deep delight and ecstasy as well as anguish that can be experienced through this part of the heart. And then there's also like the capacity to actually just expand into heart resonance. So it almost goes beyond this idea of like the object of your heart, the object of your desire, when we start to feel this place. And this is just like a heart frequency where we can actually feel our entire body with this frequency of the heart. And this is the main one that I want to speak to you today about. So if you actually have a self-pleasure or masturbation practice, you'll know that you can actually cultivate energy in the genitals quite quickly. And what I sense is like when we go in there, we're starting to build the energy through the yoni. We're actually building up the stimulus through arousal. And so what we want to do when we start to have that energy is we actually can bring it up. So you can actually breathe this energy up into the heart space, and then you can just let the heart expand the energy. And this is one of the things that I love about the heart energy, is that it's actually an amplifier. So you can amplify the heart energy through breathing into the heart. And we have like the back body, so this is like the back of us, where we can bring energy through the back of the heart and into the body. Or we also have the access to bring it in through the center of the heart. So coming up through the center of the heart and letting the energy move out through to the limbs, sending and imagining all the heart energy, all the love energy just emanating through your entire being. And then there's through the front of the heart. For me, this is like an illumination. This is very much like a shining a light through the body, and it's coming out through the chest, through the heart. So just imagining those 3 different ways of accessing this different heart energies, through the back, through the center, and also through the front. And just starting to see if you can actually allow yourself to breathe through the back of the heart. And just starting to see this energy of just like love emanating through the back of the heart, through to the front. And just doing that for a few moments. And as that starts breathing, just continuing that for a few moments, you just start to take the energy into the genitals, stimulating the genitals, bringing energy into them, bringing connection in, bringing touching, bringing a little bit of movement through the hips, and start to cultivate your sexual arousal. And as you're doing that, start to stir this energy like a cauldron. And as you feel like there's enough there to maybe you're about to orgasm, or you're about to get closer to an experience of pleasure, to start to let that energy rise all the way through to the center of the heart. And then just starting to feel the center of the heart, so bringing your touch, bringing different movements, bringing tap in, bringing in some sound like you can see the energy and the way that the sound is making. It's like I'm bringing the energy up from the base up into the heart center, and just letting that start to move through your entire body. And do that for a few moments. And then again, sending it through the front of the heart, so letting this emanate through and shine this light into the body, and just feel that illumination as it starts to work through you. So it's just like this effervescence, this transparency, so that the heart actually starts to take through the whole entire resonance and start to feel your body with this heart resonance, with this connectivity. Starting to feel the capacity to let your whole body be taken over by this heart energy. There's not a lot of thought here. There's not a lot of arousal energy that's like wanting to move anywhere. It's just wanting to circulate through the body, and just let that heart be the amplifier of this emanating energy. And you can start to move through the chest. I find this is a good one if you're feeling any stuckness or any challenge with letting this heart energy move. just starting to see if you can stir the heart energy, whatever it takes, just to see if you can shake up the energy to actually move through the entire body and start to feel the weight of the body starting to become lighter, and start to feel that energy starting to open through the chest, through the breast. I find that a lot of heart energy can actually come through the nipples, so stimulating the nipples, stimulating through the heart space, and just letting yourself make sounds that allow you to actually feel more connected to your heart. Alrighty, I'm trying that, and then just taking that into your lovemaking practice. Like, one tip that I want to share with you is, if you are making love with a male body and they are on this edge of bumping up against the way they want to ejaculate, what you can really do is trial any of these different ways of being, of these ways of breathing the heart energy through, because what that will do is actually bring that energy that is like located in the sex center up into the rest of the body, and it means that your male counterpart has more space to penetrate through to you. And when it's not just hitting up against the energy that's circulating through your sex center, and it's able to go through the entire body, he is then more resourced to last longer and have that energy be met. So it's actually often that our sexual energy gets so located in the yoni and through the sex center that it actually creates the male to ejaculate. So just taking this practice into your lovemaking, taking it into your own self-pleasure practice, and love to hear some comments on how it goes for you.